What's up, locals? We just signed up for the Power Disc Golf Academy and thought we'd provide some first impressions on the program and experience so far.
This is local. We are local.
It's worth noting that there is a discounted rate currently as they are in the midst of uploading content, and I was chatting with them today and learned that they ended up making more content and tutorials than they initially planned, and they are doing their best to get the content up as soon as possible. So, here's what I like and don't like so far. But remember, I do not believe that this is the final experience that we can expect. I love how topics are broken down into many small clips. As you can see, currently it is set up with this down the side column here. You have all of these choices, and there's a topic on spin putting, for example, but it's broken down into a bunch of different subtopics. It makes the content really palatable. Where if I have 10 minutes, I am more likely to jump on because it's not a 1-hour video on the bigger topic of putting. The platform seems to remember where I left off in a video. For example, you can see that it just jumped right into about the 11-second mark of this clip. Meaning, if I was working on a video, it's as if I can jump not just back into the clip, but right to the spot in that clip. As you can see with these graphics down the side, all you have to do is hit complete and continue, which will effectively check off that video clip. So just be aware that my comments are based on the product that I've accessed today after making the early bird purchase. But with a number of days left where you can buy the program at the same price, I thought, people may want to know what it looks like so far. Small critique, but I did reach out today to Power Disc Golf Academy as I feel like the intro clip that begins and ends every clip is too repetitive and too long. Because the clips are broken down into such short parts, which I love, it means I'm watching this little clip over and over and over. It starts the video and it ends the video. And with all of these clips being a minute, 2 minutes, I'm having to watch essentially 10 seconds, 5 seconds in the intro, 5 seconds in the outro on every video. Leave a comment down in the description if you've joined and what your thoughts are so far. Speaking of the video, it's excellent quality and professionally done. Now, it should be, but it is. The video player allows for playback speed adjustment. It also allows for note-taking within the video. But currently, there doesn't appear to be a way to be notified or reminded that I made a note. So when I go back to rewatch that clip on spin putting, unless I click on the note-taking button in the video player, I'd actually have no way of remembering that I had written a little reminder for myself. And because there's so many clips, I'm not likely to click on this button for every clip. It's a nice feature, but I don't think it's optimized just yet. I will admit that I was somewhat pessimistic about the idea of video tutorials for the simple reason that an in-person lesson is so much more dynamic and can lead to instant correction and results. I used to teach guitar and ukulele, and video tutorials may be able to teach you a song, but it doesn't teach you how to play the instrument. So I think this program requires dedication from the student that signs up. You have to be ready and willing to film yourself and be ready and willing to make changes to your game. Whatever that means. Often that will mean, short-term loss, but with long-term gain. So I do see that they will be offering Facebook Live sessions in a private group. And I see there's already a form review video where some early members submitted their form. And Uli actually breaks down the good and bad. Now, truthfully, I loved watching this form review video. The errors that the person in the video are making may not be my errors, but this process allows us to start to get into Uli's head with how he's watching and what he's looking for, and then recommending. He also is quick to highlight good things, which is so important when critiquing someone's form. It's a scary thing to put your form video out into the world to be critiqued, especially by a member of the Pro Tour, and I love the way he highlighted the good things too. Now, there doesn't seem to be an app yet. I've been watching it on my laptop, but we all use our phones so much. I guess logging in through a web browser on your phone is an option. I find the interface or the viewing experience on my phone to be pretty good, given that I'm just doing it through a web browser. I've got the column down the left side of all of the topics. My video ends up playing on the right side with the ability to go full screen. It is worth mentioning that if you're watching this and it's still March, that there is currently a discount for those in education, healthcare, and those who have served in the military. So definitely reach out via Instagram to inquire. You'll be required to show proof, but that can offer you an additional 20% off the already reduced rate, taking the cost from $65 US down to, I believe, $49 US. Very cool to see them celebrating these workforces that over the last couple of years have been overworked and underappreciated. Well done, Power Disc Golf Academy. All right, so obviously it's too early to give an actual review. I love what they're attempting to do here, and while it's a work in progress, they have clearly struck a chord with a large audience. The Facebook group alone looks to be over 9,000 already. So with a big subscriber base, we can almost be certain that this program will work its way into becoming a fine-tuned professional experience that we'll look back on this moment saying, remember when it first launched? Look at how far this thing has come. Well, we'll be sure to do a follow-up video in a month or so when the site is truly up and running as it was meant to. Offering live sessions and form reviews, even if they aren't for you, doesn't mean you won't stand to gain from that work. But as I mentioned already, you'll need to be dedicated to improving. Are you? We'll leave a link to Power Disc Golf Academy down in the description if it interests you. Thanks so much for watching. We've got another video for you to check out right here. We'll see you in the next one.
This is local. We are local.